Well, yesterday, South Texas Crime Stories took a look back at the double murder that took place at the legendary Taco Land bar and music venue.
This morning, Erica Hernandez joins us to talk more about these stories and what's ahead on the podcast. Good morning.
Hey guys, good morning.
Morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good. It's
Thanks.
Tuesday. Good
It's
morning.
Tuesday, I know. Well, you know, we were just wondering, why do such a deep dive on this story?
So I don't know if you remember, and we touched a little bit about it yesterday in one of the stories. This took place on the night the Spurs had won their third championship. So maybe the coverage was there, and we've kind of touched on it off and on, especially when the trial was taking place. But we never really knew how this happened, why this happened. Everybody always knew about Ram, the owner, and Taco Land itself as a music venue. I also wanted to know more about the other man that died in this, Doug Morgan, his doorman, which we did a whole piece on him and his life. And then, of course, we've never heard from the man who committed this crime. And when he agreed to do this interview, we decided that if we were going to interview him, we were going to share the whole story as well.
Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the story, and then we'll come back and talk more about that.
I had nothing to do with this crime.
Over and over throughout our entire interview, Joseph Gamboa denying taking part in the 2005 murders and robbery at Taco Land on West Grayson Street.
Being in this position to be wrongfully convicted of something that I didn't do, it's wrong.
He does admit being there with his friend Jose Nájera the night of the murders, but leaving before anything happened.
I was there. I never denied being there. I was there, and I played a game of pool, bought a beer, and left. And that was it.
Evidence and eyewitness accounts told a different story. Gamboa and Nájera entered the bar and began playing pool. But then Gamboa got into an argument with owner Ramiro Ram Ayala and shot him in the stomach. The two men then proceeded to rob the bar and shoot two other employees, Doug Morgan, who died of his injuries, and Denise Koger, who survived. Gamboa says that there were inconsistencies with the police investigation and that his trial in 2007 and appeal for retrial in 2013 were unfair and that Koger had misidentified him.
She gives an inaccurate honest identification of the person that did the crime. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 5'8". I'm not 5'7", 180, 190 pounds.
Gamboa's accomplice Jose Nájera pled guilty to this crime and took a plea deal for 50 years. He died in prison in July 2015. As for Gamboa, he waits the day either he gets a retrial or an execution date.
I'm just gonna leave this in the hands of God, you know, and just let him guide the way like he has.
All right, back to interview now with Erica. After that death row interview with Joseph Gamboa, Erica, what were your final thoughts on him and what he had to say?
It was a little frustrating, you know, because he kept sticking to his story that he had nothing to do with this. And I would try to shift, and we would take the interview somewhere else. I would talk about his life in San Antonio, and then I go back to it. And I did that multiple times, and each time he just kind of stuck his ground and said he had nothing to do with this. And it was everybody else's fault. It was the trial's fault. It was the judge's fault. It was the prosecutor's fault. But never actually taking any responsibility for anything at all. And then one of the last things I kind of asked him was, do you have anything to say to the survivor of this crime, the victims' families? And he put it back on himself. Well, it's all about me, all about me. So I left it kind of frustrated, and I was pretty much done after that.
And the podcast out now dives deeper into the story as well.
Yeah, so we do the extended interview. So part 1, which came out this morning, talks more about Ram, about Taco Land, and of course an extended interview about Doug as well. And Lee and I take a look back at this crime, the evidence, and how it led them to be arrested. And then part 2 will come out next week.
All right, so you mentioned part 1, part 2 coming out next week. What's that about?
So it'll be the extended, almost full interview with Gamboa. And then we have a criminal psychologist that's just going to join me and Lee, and he's going to analyze that interview I had with him. And he has a really interesting take that kind of made sense on why he was answering the way he was. I mean, he's smiling throughout our interview. So he gives us kind of an analysis of that interview, and I think he was pretty right on the type of person on who Gamboa was. So that will be next week.
Okay.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, it's a really interesting take.
South Texas Crime Stories with Erica Hernandez and Lee Waldman.
And Lee Waldman.
Okay. Erica, thank you for being here this morning.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for joining us.